Let's talk about some of the reasons why men pull away during the early stages of dating. By the end of this video, you will understand why men do this and what to do about it. First, let's be clear we are not talking about ghosting. Ghosting is when they completely check out without any indication or explanation. While there is no governing law saying we need to announce our departure, there are universal laws where human decency can be exercised. Ghosting can happen at any time. However, it occurs mostly in the early stages of dating. If you have gone on a date and you don't hear back from him, that is not ghosting. Remember that dating is like an interview process. You are meeting people to see if you want to build a relationship. Once you have decided to, you will go through many phases to reach your end goal. Today, I will go over the pull-away phase. Let's say you and a man have been talking for some time, let's say within 3 months. Then all of a sudden, you notice him texting and calling less. He's become distant and you are not seeing him as often. I understand that it may be frustrating, especially when everything was going so well. Every situation will vary, but here are the top main reasons why this may have happened. Number 1, now that he has gotten to know you, he may just be no longer interested. It's that simple. Time is the only way you will know if you want to continue a relationship. If this is the case, do not take it personal. Just like how you have preferences, so does he. He may have created a narrative in his head of what he wanted from you, only to realize that was not the case. For example, as you got to know each other, he may have expressed that he does not want kids and you do. Or maybe you don't and he does. Whatever the reasoning is, know that it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with him. A lot of times, we as women internalize this and start to feel bad about ourselves as if we are not good enough. When this happens, stop and ask yourself, why would you want to be with a man who doesn't choose you? Why would you want to beg for someone's love and attention? Love is given freely by a man who wants you, so don't settle for a man who is unsure of you. You should always be his number 1 pick. Number 2, he is just not ready. He may be working on himself, causing him to be emotionally unavailable. Take note of what is going on in his life. Is he stable in most areas? What is his maturity level? Is he recently single? You can tell a lot about a man based on where he is in his life. Whatever the case may be, you should never wait for a man. You, my dear, will be waiting until the end of time. I am not saying if he's not perfect, then to move on. What I am saying is that you need to use discernment when choosing a mate. Think about what you require from a man. Write it down. Memorize it. Heck, use it as an affirmation. I say this because we can easily get swept off our feet and all those standards go right out the window. You know what I'm talking about. So to help you stay grounded, think about these when you are interested in a guy. Ask yourself, how close is this man to your requirements? If he is not far, we can work with that. If he is far, girl, it's in your best interest to move on. Ladies, remember that until a man is secure in himself, he will not be ready for you. Masculine men thrive on success. So however that looks like to him, he must be close or have achieved it in some way. That is a good indication of how much space he can hold for you as his woman to feel safe and secure. Number 3, some men go through a phase of uncertainty. This is when he starts to fall for you and starts asking himself if he wants to pursue a deeper relationship. Committing to most men is a huge step. It actually has nothing to do with giving up his freedom, although some do feel that way. Healthy masculine men know that having a good woman by his side is the ultimate key to thriving in all areas of life. So for that reason, it is such a big deal because they do not want to make a mistake falling for the wrong woman. Believe it or not, science has proven again and again that a man will fall for a woman harder than she will ever fall for him. This is why you often hear the saying, a man will move mountains for the woman he loves. Men who lack maturity will not understand this. It takes some wisdom to know what true love really is. Men know that when they commit to a woman, she is now his responsibility. He is to provide, protect, and make her happy. Women know that when a man does this, she feels safe and will in turn take anything he gives and multiply it. This creates a harmonious balance for both parties and a strong foundation for a long-lasting relationship. So just to recap, 3 reasons why a man pulls away could be because 1, he is no longer interested, 2, he just may not be ready, or 3, he is just uncertain. Whatever the case may be, it is your job to find a man who is ready for you. So, what do you do when a man pulls away in the early stages of dating? Absolutely nothing. If they want to go, let them. You are not responsible to prove your worth for him to stay. He must choose you on his own. Remember that love is freely given by a man who he chooses to be his dream woman. If it has been over 3 months and you still don't know where you stand, move on. The greatest thing you can do to honor yourself is to create space for masculine men to enter your life. Love and enjoy your life so much that you glow every time you walk into a room. Remember that we attract what we are. So if you are out here doing life, a man also doing life will be drawn to you. We do not have the time or energy to carry extra weight or mother a man into his masculinity. That is inner work required to have a healthy, balanced relationship. The standards you set for yourself will be the standards he will have for you. That truly is the only way to feel entirely satisfied in your relationship. I will end this video here with this quote as a reminder to choose carefully. Anything valuable is worth waiting for. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, you know what to do. See you next time.